Clash Royale, but after every win, we add one more spawner to our deck. As always, we're going to start in classic challenges, and after some wins, make our way all the way up to top ladder. Starting things off, we have one spawner. We have this Furnace RG deck. Guys, you might be wondering how we're going to get 8 spawners in a deck since there's only, the Furnace, the Barb Hut, and the Goblin Hut. But keep in mind, guys, there's actually quite a few other spawners that people don't really realize are spawners in Clash Royale. And that includes stuff like, for example, the Goblin Cage is a spawner. And also we have the Night Witch and other cards like that. So you guys will see some of the cool stuff we're going to have here that you might not be expecting. This challenge is going to get pretty crazy pretty quickly, but I'm honestly excited for it. Oh, wow, he has Elixir Golem. Oh, buddy, this might be kind of difficult, guys, but Furnace genuinely will be pretty good here in this matchup, I do believe, anyways. We have to definitely cycle back to it here. Guys, to be honest with you, I feel like spawners are in kind of a bad spot right now in Clash Royale. It seems like the Clash Royale devs just don't want spawners to be good because they think it just encourages a no-skill defensive playstyle. But man, anything would be higher skill than the current meta of like Boss Bandit spam, Goblinstein spam, and all of that goofy stuff, so I don't know, guys. Maybe we need some justice for the spawners. Oh, those guards were kind of terrible, I'll be honest about that. That was actually a pretty bad ability because the Lumberjack Rage should just kill all of the skeletons, I do believe. We could go for the E-Spirit up high here. Firecracker will get a hit on my tower. This is actually a pretty bad start, but we're going to have to just make the most out of our Furnace. Okay, he does go for another Elixir Golem. We're going to definitely have to try to chip his towers using the Furnace because I feel like with the RG, we could get pretty punished if we play it a little bit too aggressively into the E-Barbs and everything like that. So I'll set up with that Furnace right here. I'll try to defend a little bit better this time than I did last time. I think I will even Lightning here. Wow, amazing! What? The Hunter didn't get targeted. I think because it took some damage from my Fire Spirit or whatever it was right there. Dude, there's no way. Dang it, I just got did dirty. But yeah, guys, anyways, let me know if you think spawners deserve a buff in Clash Royale. I don't know if they do. I don't know if they do, guys. I do like to play them. It feels really nice because they're kind of like an investment to where, you play it at one time and they don't really get you that much value right away, but then over time they can actually find you in a pretty good spot and get you a lot of value. Wow, that RG got no hits right there. He would have just lost his whole tower if it weren't for the Evolved Hunter. I could try to go in right here. I think I will, actually. I don't know how much damage we're going to get here, but hopefully a little something. The Evo Lumberjack Ghost is really strong now after the buff. No way he gets to the Evo E-Drag. I do have Lightning, but I don't think I'm going to play it right now. That is still a lot of damage, though. Nice. Okay, we have to Lightning. Please tell me that hits everything. No! The darn Firecracker's not dying. I need my Barb Barrel so badly, but I just don't have it in cycle. Oh, gosh. Let's get a Barb Barrel. No. Don't get too much damage, please. I think we could just go in for an RG here, guys, then get our Lumberjack. The Furnace is genuinely doing a great job so far in this match, though, I gotta say. RG might take it in the end, man. The RG Furnace combo is quite an old combo that seems to work really well. Look at that RG. Nice, we're gonna add a second spawner now to our deck. We now have the classic double spawner deck. This deck used to be really, really good. I think back in 2021, even all of the CRL players and everyone was using this double spawner deck, but it has since kind of fallen off. They gave pretty much all the spawners quite heavy nerfs, so it's not as good these days, but I feel like Furnace actually is making a bit of a comeback, guys. I have seen some top ladder players start to use Furnace a little bit, which is kind of cool. There is actually one Goblin Hut player as well at top ladder, but honestly, Goblin Hut kind of sucks in my opinion. I don't know. I don't think it's great. Anyways, I guess right here we could go for an aggressive Mega Knight in the back, just because this guy wasted quite a bit of elixir on that random push of his right there. Also, guys, if we can win here, we're going to move on to 9,000 trophies, so that'll be pretty fun to try to hopefully beat some people with some crazy spawner decks. Do you guys think we can actually win at top ladder with 8 spawners? I honestly don't know. I don't know. The challenges keep on getting harder and harder, because, I don't know, 8 spawners is tough, man. I feel like my other challenges have been easier than this one is probably going to be, but we'll see about that. Anyways, we do get a decent push going right here with our Flying Machine and our Cannon Cart. We do have Mother Witch too if we want to turn some stuff into piggies. Okay, just go for a Lumberjack. That's pretty much going to die, so I think I'll just play this Furnace and that should be good. Oh, he has the Balloon. What the heck? I don't know if this Mother Witch is actually good. Maybe I should have gone for my Goblin Hut instead, like in the back here to get some Spear Goblins, but I think we're fine with this. He does get the Fisherman going. Mother Witch, we'll get some chip on it. It's not going to fully kill it or anything, but I think that's fine by me. I'll probably just get the Goblin Hut going in the back, guys. I know some people like to play their spawners high up a lot, but sometimes it's better to play it kind of lower down or in the back somewhere, so that way they can't be taken out that easily by stuff like skeleton dragons or a musketeer, just random stuff like that, you know? I think I'll just get my Mega Knight going in the back. Yeah, this guy does play the recruits here. This is actually going to be a pretty interesting matchup because we're kind of going to need the spawners to save us against these balloons. We do have a few things to defend air, but to be fair, Mother Witch and Flying Machine aren't that amazing at countering air stuff. We kind of need a little bit more to be able to defend properly. Oh, this is pretty bad. Evolved Lumberjack is really, really scary now. I mean, it always was, but okay, luckily it gets kind of pulled back here. This guy is defending pretty well, so I feel like we just need to build up the Great Wall of China in a second here with our spawners, and hopefully that's going to get us some chip damage, maybe. He does get a little bit of chip himself, but nothing too crazy. He has no great spell to take out our spawners by the looks of it, so that's actually pretty nice. Oh man, this is gonna get interesting, guys. This is already getting interesting. Okay. I'm just chilling for right now, you know? I'm not trying to do anything too crazy. The cannon cart is actually doing a pretty good job here. It pulls the fisherman as well. Oh snap. No, 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 no. No, is that going to my tower? Okay, luckily it gets pulled back at the last second. I think I'll just get my furnace going here. It's gonna die, but at least it'll get the job done. The nice thing about spawners is that they can still counter the building targeting units pretty well sometimes while also giving you the additional offensive benefit. Obviously they're a little bit weaker than like, you know, a cannon would be or something in that same situation, but they're still actually pretty nice for being a whole spawning building, I would say. Flying Machine is somewhat healthy right here. Wait guys, we can just punish him here. See, it's not the spawners that are actually taking out the tower right now, but it's the spawners that gave us the positive elixir trades and the map control to be able to take this guy's tower absolutely down to shreds, man, wrecking this lumberjack balloon player. We now have 3 spawners and we're playing at 9,000 trophies. Guys, every single person seems to hate recruits so much, so I was just thinking, like, how can I make this recruits piggies deck less toxic? And what I did is that I fused it with triple spawners to make it less toxic. Or did I accidentally make it more toxic? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out right here. This guy probably has 2.6. Okay, this will be the perfect test to see just how well this deck is going to work, because 2.6 does have pretty crazy defense, so if we can do well with our deck here, that would mean that we have a pretty good deck, I think. He might go for like a musketeer or something, so I do have my flying machine at the ready. Okay, you know what, you want to play that ice spirit? Well, that's fine, I'm just going to go for a goblin hut now, and you have to deal with 2 huts instead of 1. And if he goes for like a cannon or something, we can just flying machine to snipe it down pretty quickly. Yeah, I'll do that. He may get a fireball, but it doesn't even matter if he does. Okay, he doesn't, actually. He messed up the ice golem, but oh, but his musketeer is somehow reaching. Man, how the heck did that reach so far? Guys, I'm gonna barb hut here. That's kind of a bad barb hut. I probably should just play my bomber, but I just feel like being aggressive today. Spear goblins will kill the ice spirit. We're gaining on this guy, man. We're gaining on this guy quickly. He does not know what's about to hit him. Are we gonna get a next set of barbarians right here, maybe? Oh, I don't think we're going to. Oh, we do! I mean, not the full set of 3, but we got 2, which is actually pretty good. That's better than I expected. Okay, I do kind of want to recruits the bridge. I have an urge to recruits the bridge, but I think I'm just going to wait until I have some spawners down, so that way we have some extra support. Oh, he does go for the fireball on that. He's going to have to respond to our fire spirits, though, and now we can just also goblin hut, because he has no fireball, or really anything great in cycle. Wow, the bomber actually got a hit there on the tower. I could flying machine this, but I don't even feel like I really have to. I think we just get some more goblins spawning, and then we just get our recruits in the back now. Man, I remember back in the day, guys. I remember, like, not that long ago, they actually had 3 goblins spawn out of the goblin hut upon death. I miss that goblin hut, man. Because I love when spawners are meta since I'm a Hog EQ player. We love spawners, don't we, guys? We do, for real. Wow, that fireball hit absolutely everything. No, those die, right? No, they don't die because of the ice spirit. Oh, I thought those were all going to die there. Hopefully he doesn't get another fireball, otherwise I'm going to be not that happy. Is he going to fireball everything? He doesn't hit the flying machine, though. That's some good damage. Nice. And he can't really get through with his hog rider too easily either, because we have so many different spawners, and yeah, we're looking pretty good overall. I think I'll just recruits the back right here. Might as well. See what he wants to do about it. Okay, just go for that. I mean, Musketeer's gonna die. We don't really have a great way to kill Musketeer on his side of the map, though, guys. That's the one issue, because we have no fireball. Wait a minute, I have a good idea. We have our Evo Bomber, so we can just go for that here. Try to bait out his fireball on the other side, maybe. Bomber is getting a little bit of chip. We do force that fireball, just like I expected. Alright, I guess I'll just play this here. I more so want to save the Barb Hut for his Hog Riders, so I think I'll just play it kind of chill with them for right now. Alright, let's just go for the recruits in the back right here. This guy literally cannot do anything, guys. He's just stuck defending the entire time. This man has played very few Hog Riders this whole game for a 2.6 player. Alright, I guess I'll just go for a Barb Hut in the back right here. Let's see what our recruits can do. They might get some value. Even if they die, I don't really care that much, to be honest. Guess I'll just get this off. Should I play something for this Hog Rider, or should I just go in? I feel like I just go in instead. That Hog Rider's not going to get that much damage, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, wait, the Evo Cannon. He fireballed nothing. Okay, I'm just going to go for another set of recruits in the back. Oh, we got one Barb hit on the tower. I guess we just do this. Should I furnace? Oh, no, I have to furnace. I have to furnace. Yo, hold up. Don't tell me he fireballs here. Okay, we can just go for a flying machine. We're going to force him to fireball there instead of on offense. And then, wait, I can just piggies this side so he has to fireball that instead of my flying machine, maybe? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. But we take the win. I think I may have absolutely cooked with this one. We have quadruple spawner, giant graveyard. And our 4 spawners are the furnace, the tombstone, the night witch, and the witch, guys. Because witch and night witch do actually count as spawners, since they both spawn skeletons and bats, respectively. Man, this Dark Goblin is doing too much. What the heck? I thought it would die there to the fire spirits, if I'm being honest. Wait, does that go for my tombstone? I was scared. Oh, I want to stop that Inferno Dragon with my Snowball, but I can't really afford to, otherwise the Musketeer would get way too much value. Also, I know this guy's level 14, but man, I don't even care. He's a filthy Mega Knight player, so I'm not going to go easy on him. We do take a little bit of damage, but overall not a bad start. He has Golem. Okay, guys, I could Giant Graveyard the bridge, but I just don't think I could defend if I do that, so I'm going to try to somehow defend right here. Maybe I'm playing this deck all wrong. He really goes for a Miner on that. Let me just go for a Snowball here. Little does this guy know that I have another spawner at the ready for him. Tombstone actually is one of the better spawners in some metas. It just really depends how many people are playing stuff like Earthquake. Oh my gosh, Mega Knight one side Golem, the other side. What kind of strategy is this, man? Do not kill my Tombstone. Oh, it does kill it. Is this bad? Oh, what? That's jumping? Oh, that gets my king up. Nice. My witch is still alive. My witch is still alive. Yo, okay. I don't know if I should giant or not. I feel like maybe I just let it go. Yeah, if I played a giant there, he probably would have got a really good witch off to just kill everything. So I think this is for the better right now, guys. And I guess we could play our giant right now. Maybe I could go for kind of a delayed graveyard. Oh, I forgot he had the Inferno Dragon. I'm going to take some damage from the witch on the other side, but hopefully nothing too crazy. This actually might get a lot of damage for us. Oh, he has the arrows there. Wait, I'm kind of selling, guys. I have to be way more aggressive. I'm playing way too passively right now for a giant graveyard player. Yo, I am kind of struggling against these Dark Goblins, man. I think I might just go in for another giant here in a second. Musketeer's getting way too much damage. I think I'm not going to graveyard. I was going to say, should I graveyard, but maybe not, because then he would just get a lot of witch value. What we can do here, though, is Evo Snowball, and I think this actually might take it, guys. There's no way he stops that, right? That actually will take the full tower. Wow. Okay, we just have to defend here for a few seconds, but I'm pretty sure we got it. Man, this deck worked really well. I know I'm kind of bullying a noob right here by the looks of it, but a win's a win at the end of the day. We're now in a grand challenge, and we have 5 spawners, so this is where it really starts to get a little bit more interesting. We have a kind of weird Goblin Barrel bait deck right here. I feel like the Goblin Barrel should be pretty good with spawners because, you know, it just baits out spells like the Log and everything like that. And then I feel like the rest of our cards, like the Goblin Huts and stuff like that, can get good value when his Log is going to be out of cycle. So that's what I'm aiming for with this deck right here, but I'm not sure if it's actually going to work out as well as I think. Oh, I did not want to see Earthquake. That is like the one thing I didn't want to see. We do have our Goblin Hut, but I'm not even sure if there's any point to play it right now. I will if he Hog Riders, though. I might have to. Yeah, I kind of have to right here. We can just go for a gang right on the Firecracker. You know, I mean, our Goblin Hut dies, but we get a little bit of a counter push with the Spear Goblins, forcing out his Log. That's not bad at all. Then we can probably just get to our barrel soon and punish him for that. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to sneak my Dark Goblin at the bridge here where he doesn't expect it. Or hopefully he can't react to it. That should get some damage. Nice couple hits on the tower. I will go in for my Furnace, because if he goes for the Earthquake onto it, we're just going to get our Goblin Hut down pretty quickly. He actually does go for a whole Goblin Stein. Luckily, our barrel does get some nice damage. I'm kind of scared of that Evo Firecracker, though. Man, this is going to be potentially bad, guys. But we do have our Evo Cage, though, for the Hog Rider, at least. Ooh. I mean, that's some damage for him. But he's going to have some stuff to deal with, so I think that's actually not terrible, guys. I want to pressure him a bit, but I know whatever I play is just going to get a nice log on, so I'm not really sure if it's worth it to do too much here. We could just go for a Goblin Hut. Firecracker might actually shoot it pretty quickly, but I don't know. Hopefully stuff works out. We could go for a Gang at the bridge here, get a Goblin Barrel off as well. His Firecracker actually didn't even do that much. Look at that one Spear Goblin on the tower. My barrel got no damage. But this deck is genuinely working. Dude, I can't wait for 6 and 7 win condition decks, guys. That's going to be insane. And we're going to move to top ladder pretty soon. We're in a grand challenge, a few wins in right now, but yeah, man, top ladder is going to be crazy. We definitely haven't won this match yet. It's still going to be extremely annoying to get any damage if he plays perfect. Is he going to log right here? No, he goes for an Earthquake. And now he does log. Okay, now it's our chance to go in. He might get a Firecracker off, though. Yeah, I kind of expected that. A little bit of Goblin damage regardless, though. Actually, quite a bit of Goblin damage. Yo, what the heck? That's not bad at all. I'll just go for a Hog right here. I'm kind of holding on to my Elixir a bit because it's just kind of awkward to make much of a play at all right now. I feel like anything I do might be used against me, so kind of just playing chill right now. I'll go in for my barrel. Nice, he wasted the log right as I went in for my barrel. That's absolutely beautiful. Oh, the Evo Cannon, though. We do get one Goblin Stab. That's big. Guys, we need this last bit of damage here because it's going to be so hard to get it later. I don't know what kind of a Hog Rider that was. He literally has like 1 HP left, guys, but I have no spell in this deck, aside from the Goblin Barrel, because I guess Goblin Barrel is technically a spell. He does go for that right into my Dark Goblin and everything. He has no login cycle, though. Come on, one stab, one stab. No stabs on the tower, surprisingly, but Dark Goblin does take it in the end. Well, we now have 6 spawners in our deck, guys. If we can win this match, we're going to then move on to top ladder, which is really going to be the juicy part. This deck actually doesn't look that terrible, guys, because, yeah, Goblin Drill is technically a spawner since it spawns goblins out of it, so, you know, it's not actually a terrible fit in our deck. I feel like it could get some value. I think I have to go for the Cage here up high. Could have got my Witch if I was quick enough, but I wasn't really expecting a Skelly Barrel out of nowhere. This guy actually might have a Mega Knight deck. Skelly Drags, I'm not really sure what that's going to mean. I will say, though, guys, this challenge probably is going to be pretty difficult at top ladder, but so far, it's seemingly not as bad of a deck as I thought it would make, having this many spawners, because, you know, we have different cards in the game, like Witch and Night Witch, that are actually considered spawners, too. Now that I was thinking about it, I also think Evo Goblin Giant could, technically be a spawner, since it spawns goblins, but the only issue with it is that only its evolution is actually a spawner, so I don't know if I'd actually include it in a video like this or not. No, the Fire Spirit sacrificed itself. I have to go for my Evo Goblin Cage right here. We're going to have a pretty healthy counter-pushing Brawler, though, but looks like we're just facing a very aggressive Recruit spam deck right here, and I don't know how we're going to do, because we don't really have the proper spells to deal with stuff, but maybe Witch can do a good job. Goblin Brawler actually got 1 hit there, and to be fair, guys, Poison is going to bring absolute glory to us in this matchup. It'll be so good. I could drill here, but I just don't know what he has. Good thing I did not drill into a Boss Bandit. Why did he just take like 10 tries to charge right there? Hopefully Night Witch is able to counter this. I'm really hoping. He does pop the ability, but that was honestly a pretty trash ability. Hold up, I'm just going in. Literally look at the amount of bats I have on the field. I guess Dark Goblin kills everything, but you know what? Poison actually still kills the goblins partially too. That was not terrible. I don't know how we're going to get that much damage, though, because it seems like we're just getting little bits of chip, but not really any substantial damage. So, yeah, I'm not really sure how things will go here. I guess I'll just go for a hut in the back. I think the game plan here, guys, is going to be to basically block up one lane using the Witch, and then the other lane we just poison, essentially, I think is what we have to do. So I think I'm just going to poison right here. Evo Skellies could start chaining. Oh, imagine if I poisoned the Dark Goblin Evo. That would have been so clutch. Evo Skeletons are actually so broken against the Boss Bandit, surprisingly. You know, I probably shouldn't have played that drill, actually, since I have no poison at the ready. That was a definitely panic skeleton barrel. Man, I should have saved up for my poison and got it in cycle before playing that drill. I kind of just panicked, to be honest. Not really panicked, but I kind of just, like, didn't think it through. These huts are definitely taking down the recruits, though, guys. And, man, these witches are actually pretty good, too. I'm low-key turning into a fan of Witch after this match right here. I'm not even kidding. It's actually doing me a great favor right here. I could poison here. I don't know what he's going to play, though, so I might just wait. Okay, now I'll poison that. And our furnace is going to do some good ship to the left side if he doesn't respond to it, guys. Spawners are actually so fun, man. We need to bring spawners back in Clash Royale. I feel like the only super good spawner right now is the Goblin Cage. I mean, I guess Goblin Drill is pretty good too, but I'm not sure if it's really the drill itself or just the support cards. Kind of hard to say. But yeah, also Night Witch is pretty decent too. Anyways, I'm just going to go in right here, and I think I'll get a poison off as well. I don't know what he's going to play, but whatever he plays, I feel like we'll just die to a poison. He plays a grand total of nothing. My good sir, your tower might be gone, so I don't know why you played recruits in the back. Well, here goes nothing. 7 spawners at top ladder. So, you know, I only decided to keep the poison in our deck, guys, because I feel like having a spell is pretty much the most important thing for us right now, but yeah, hopefully that turns out to be the right choice here. This guy does have some badges for top ladder finishes, so apparently we're facing a pretty decent player, not Sparky. If I had Rocket right now, I actually could win this matchup. Dude, why did I not put Rocket in this deck? Guys, if I had Rocket, I could have just destroyed this guy. Fire Spirit didn't even splash the Sparky there. That is unfortunate. I don't know what to do. Guys, I really don't know what to do. I'm just going to cage here, I guess. I do have my Witch and stuff if I need it, if he goes for something on the other side, but... Okay, what do I do? I was gonna say if that splashed my tower. No, Witch! No! Witch, why did you die? That's gonna get a hit and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm putting Rocket next time. I'm actually putting Rocket next time. Guys, I'll go for a very early Furnace right here, just to kind of chip him out before he gets a Sparky, but of course he still gets it off anyways. Give me a break from the Sparky, please. It's gonna just stay on his side for like 2 decades. Until it finally decides to not be a cornball. Hey! Fire Spirit! No, Night Witch! Night Witch! I was gonna say if the Sparky got a shot on my tower, we would have just had to revolt against Clash Royale. Looks like the Fire Spirit may connect right here. I am gonna play my Goblin Hut kind of early as well, just to get the Spear Goblins flowing in before he gets back to another Sparky. Unfortunately, we don't really have too much for his bait, guys. We don't really have, you know, whatever spells that we could normally use against it, but hopefully we can still do well. I am gonna poison that. Kind of want to save my poison for his other stuff, but I have no choice except to kill those Evo bats, I feel like. I don't know, maybe I could have done something else. Oh, why does he have Fireball too, man? I have to block the Sparky shot. I mean, skeletons are going to distract here. Yo, hold up. Let me cook, guys? Wait, what do I do here? Oh my gosh, don't kill my Night Witch! Thank you for not killing my Night Witch. Guys, we actually have a chance here. Low-key, we have a small chance. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. I'm actually scared right now. That's a lot of Fire Spirit splashage value. Hold up, he played his Zap. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, please. We need this. Nice! Is that going to be enough damage, though? Yes! That was not scripted. This is it, guys. The finale. We have an 8 spawner deck. The only issue is that I put Barb Hut in the deck, and my Barb Hut's only level 14. Also, the Tombstone I have is level 14, so that's going to be pretty difficult for us here. Hopefully, we can somehow make things work out, though. Also, W clan by this guy, but LBM. LBM by this guy. I don't like getting BM'd by 2.6 players. If I had a poison here, I feel like I could actually win this matchup, but since I don't, I'm not really sure how we're going to kill the Musketeers and stuff like that. I'm sure he's going to have Musketeer, because 2.6 always does. I guess I'll just go for a Goblin Hut, kind of low because I don't want him to snipe it with the Musketeer up high. He does go in for the Fireball here, but we still get a few bits of, you know, Spear Goblins or whatever out of that. We could just go in for the Cage, but that probably will get one hit on our tower. I was gonna say if those Evo skeletons chained, I would have just been baffled. So luckily they didn't. We actually got an aggressive witch at the bridge. Oh, that was probably kind of a bad witch. Wait, hold up. Maybe that wasn't such a bad witch at all, guys. Look at the damage we got there because I distracted him. Okay, guys. Hold up. Barbut's actually gonna counter this. Yo, guys, why is he BMing me so much, man? Dude, this guy has no respect, man. To a spawner hustler. Why is he BMing me? I'm a hustler playing spawners and he still BMs me? You serious? You serious? This guy probably thinks he's Oyasu or something. He's saying well played. Buddy, you're losing to an 8 spawner deck. This guy's actually a joke, man. For BMing in this. Ain't no way. And what is he even doing? This guy doesn't even know what he's doing, man. Just playing a Hog Ice Golem right into an Evo cage. He does go for the log there. This is going to be really hard to get any damage. I'd seriously be destroying this guy, though, if I had poison. That's, like, all I'm missing. Hey, we do get one goblin stab there. I'll take that. We could just go for a barb hut up high. Oh, not the Evo skeletons. No! Dude, my barb hut's underleveled. Not only is this guy BMing a barb hut user, but he's BMing an underleveled barb hut user. Someone needs to revolt against this guy. Bro, this guy's actually such a cornball. That's for real corny to BM this deck, man. You gotta have some respect, I would assume. That's a fat log for him. Yeah, this musketeer is just straight unkillable, man. Hopefully our fire spirits can connect, though, a little bit. The thing is, with the barb hut, he can always just fireball it. Like, it does counter hog, but he can always just fireball it, so that's the issue. He's saying spamming well played while spamming Hog Ice Golem the bridge every 5 minutes. Not every 5 minutes, I mean every 5 seconds, I meant to say. Is, anyways, rather comical. I literally have to do this and just hope it works. It does actually work. He's saying good game already. I mean, it probably is over, I'm not gonna lie, but hey, at least we're kind of holding up here a little bit. Guys, we're genuinely sort of holding up. He messed up the Evo Skellies right there. Should I say well played to this guy? I probably should, but I didn't. He does get the log there. I'm gonna say well played to him. Just so he could get a taste of his own medicine. Guys, we're actually winning right now. There's no way this guy could lose this matchup. I think he's still probably gonna wreck us. We got one Spear Goblin shot right there. He does go for the Ice Golem in the front. I'm gonna say well played again. Dude, there's no way this guy's actually losing this right now. Bro, he's such a silly goose. Like, what are you doing? What? He's actually... Guys, we actually have a chance to win here. There's no way. There's no way you can lose this matchup. You have, like, the biggest 100-0 of all time and you're losing? Brother, I know I have, like, 10 buildings for his Hog Rider, but it doesn't even matter. Literally, all he has to do is just defend, not like a cornball. And then Fireball Cycle. That's all he has to do. But apparently he can't even do that. This guy was so busy BMing us that he just got absolutely destroyed, I think. Okay, that was a good log for him. Wait, actually might lose still. Dude, I lost, guys. No. He's saying thanks already? Dude. I lost. Bro, he played so bad. Dude, how did he play so bad and still beat me? I'm actually salty about that. No way. Guys, I'm actually so annoyed about that game. I was so close to winning that one. That guy was misplaying too, so I thought I could capitalize, but yeah, I just barely lost it. This guy does have the Evo Musketeer. Might be a balloon deck here, potentially. I don't know why he's giving me an angry face when he probably is gonna wreck me, but I'll try my best here. Maybe our Night Witch Bats can tank to allow some more Spear Goblins to spawn, hopefully. Okay, we don't quite get more Spear Goblins, but it's all good. This could still be Balloon right here. He has Knight instead of an Ice Golem by the looks of it. Yeah, so I guess he just probably has Balloon, but Knight instead of Ice Golem, which is interesting. We get a little bit of, you know, a little bit of a Goblin connection right there. We have a lot of buildings, so it is going to be possible to stop the balloons, but we just don't have a lot of DPS to actually take stuff out, so I don't know how this is going to go. Fire Spirits actually do connect there a little bit. And our Witch is going on the other lane just to, I guess, scare him. I don't know. I don't know what else it's going to do. Just gonna, you know, make sure he doesn't go in right away. At least I hope he doesn't go in right away. Spear Goblins are going to do a pretty nice job here, and Fire Spirits actually do take out the Musketeer. I guess the range buff they got is actually not that bad. It definitely can help out in certain matchups. I think I'm going to go for the Tombstone for the Miner, then the Cage for this. That's actually kind of a smart set of interactions, because if I didn't play the Tombstone, I feel like that would have got way too much damage on my tower. That Miner, that is. Anyways, we get a nice Goblin Drill going here, and he's going to have to respond to the left side too, I do believe. Yeah, he has to Snowball. And he does go for that Barbell on our Drill as well. You know, that's not bad at all. Just go for a very early Witch, that way I can get as many skeletons as possible, and just have to save up my Elixir. We're actually looking good right now, guys, but I feel like when he gets to his Evo Musketeer and stuff could definitely change a little bit and become kind of bad. Also, it's going to be hard to break through his bomb towers and stuff. Yeah, he does go for that bomb tower. It's very hard to get through that with our deck, because we don't have like any spell to kill it. Really much of anything, to be honest. Luckily, his Musketeer did waste all of its ammo right there, though. That's the one good thing. We could just get an Evo Cage here. Nice, we do catch the Miner. Perfect. We're doing a really good job of catching these Miners with our buildings and stuff. Is that going to get my king up here? Wait, hold up. Get my king up. I can't speak English. I don't know why. Nice, we do get our king up there, guys. I was just speaking Chewbacca language for a second. I was trying to focus. Ooh, that gets on my furnace, but Night Witch is spawning some bats here, and with our king up, I think we're okay. Yeah, we actually counter that. If we're going to win a game, guys, it's probably going to be this one. If we lose here, I am going to be pretty upset, honestly. He messed up the Miner a little bit, actually. Okay. Very hard to get damage right now, though, for sure. Guess I'll just go for a Goblin Hut kind of low right here. Just want to spam up the map a little bit and, you know, force this guy to be in a position he doesn't want to be in. We can play a Drill off to the side here and just get an Evo Cage down. That's going to suck in the Knight, so should be some pretty good counters for us. Yeah, we can actually just go for a Witch here as well. Guys, we have a chance to win this one, because all this guy can really get damage with is the Miners, or are the Miners, but if we're able to defend them well, we have a small chance to kind of just keep overwhelming him, and I feel like we're going to defend his stuff pretty nicely. At least we have been so far. The Musketeer Evo is going kind of crazy, though. I'm just going to get a Tombstone down. He misplaced the Miner once again. Yo, he's actually misplacing stuff a lot right here so far. Yo, Spear Goblins are going to kill the Musketeer, I think. Nice! Please, Goblin Drill. Okay, we get one hit on the tower. It's going to get a Goblin Hut down this side so we can't push into it as easily. Guys, this Goblin Cage placement will always pull the balloons. It also works for Tombstone or any other spawner building. We can even just go for another building here with the Tombstone. Guys, I feel like we have a chance here. I mean, I know we have a chance here. Hold up, I have to go for this up high. Kind of a panic, but hopefully it is able to stop that. Nice! Goblin Drill got some nice damage there. That balloon should die, right? It should die. Yeah, only death damage. Guys, I think we did it! I think we actually did it, guys. There's no way. I did not expect to win this. I was thinking about giving up the challenge. Yeah, Drill's just gonna maybe get a connection here. Okay, no, we don't get any connection, but it doesn't even matter. Dude, I'm just gonna spam up the map with my huts and everything, and my buildings, my spawners. Wow, we completed the challenge. Alright, make sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.